It's Tuesday, June 20th. Good morning. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Topping your headlines, a race against time now. A Westhampton-based National Guard air crew has joined the search for a submersible vessel near the wreckage of the Titanic. A team from the 106th Rescue Wing is helping to find the 5 people who disappeared while documenting the wreckage of the iconic sunken ocean liner. The missing craft, carrying tourists, submerged and lost contact Sunday morning about 435 miles south of St. John's, Newfoundland. We're told the crew has about enough oxygen to survive 96 hours. That would be sometime on Thursday.
We're working very closely at this point to make sure that we're doing everything that we can do to locate the submersible and rescue those on board.
Let's hope they find it soon. Ocean Gate releasing a statement saying, quote, "We are deeply thankful for the extensive assistance we have received from several government agencies and deep sea companies in our effort to reestablish contact with the submersible." A member of the MS-13 gang from Brentwood is expected to be sentenced today for killing 3 men. Johnny Contreras pleaded guilty to murdering the Long Island men, 2 of whom were targeted in the mistaken belief that they were rival gang members. The killings happened between 2013 and 2015. Contreras faces up to life in prison. A fireworks arrest in Nassau. Nassau's arson and bomb squad raided Paul Krill's Levittown garage yesterday. They say they found 49 cases of fireworks. He is in court today. A construction worker is in critical condition right now. He was hit by a Bobcat excavator on a job site. Police say 69-year-old was hurt while working at a home in Malvern last night. They have not yet identified the victim. Stepped up security in the subway. The NYPD has signed more than 80 additional officers to patrol the subway system. It's in response to a rash of recent stabbings, including a deadly one over the weekend. A top police commander tells Newsday subway crime is actually down 6% from last year. Happening today, voters in 2 Long Island school districts are headed back to the polls. Last month, residents shot down the proposed spending plans in West Hempstead and Wainscott. They were the only 2 districts on the island with failed budgets. West Hempstead is putting the same $74.1 million spending plan up for a revote today. Wainscott trimmed $17,000 from its original proposal. BB Rexa says she's okay after a fan hit her in the face with a phone on stage.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Good to hear there. The Grammy-nominated singer was taken to a hospital Sunday in Manhattan after she was hit. Police arrested the New Jersey man who threw the phone. She's set to return to the stage tonight in Philadelphia. The world premiere for one of the summer's biggest blockbusters, Tom Cruise and the cast of Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, celebrated in Italy last night.
I want to thank Rome and the city, and also we got to film in Venice, which was extraordinary during some very difficult times in the world, in this country, and it's an absolute honor and a dream. We dreamed of coming here to be part of this and share it with everyone. I can't wait for you all to see the movie.
We can't wait. You can see the film when it hits Long Island theaters July 10. A pair of 80s icons are headed to the Patchogue Theater for the Performing Arts. Leslie Ann Warren was Miss Scarlet in Clue, and Carrie Elswells played Wesley in The Princess Bride. Warren will be there in August, Elwes in September. Coming up, a pride pioneer from Long Island.
I did not expect all of the letters from people, how it helped them. I'm gonna cry.
Long Island Sue Wicks talks about what it was like to come out as gay while playing in the WNBA.
Because this place is pretty magical, you know. It really, when people go by, they always think it's an old bed and breakfast or something, but you'll hear people say, "Oh, that looks like my Barbie dream house."
The Disneyland-inspired home for sale on the North Fork. But first, your hyper-local weather. Here's a look at Main Beach in East Hampton. Mostly cloudy this afternoon, not as warm as yesterday. Highs around 72 degrees. Tonight we dip down with temps around 57. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, around 71 degrees. And here's a look at your futurecast. You can see some wet weather moving in early Thursday morning. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say, install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can.
Newsday's celebration of Pride Month continues. Sue Wicks was the first out WNBA player, and as photojournalist Randy Dodonna shows us, her story is an inspiration to many.
Certainly, there were so many societal pressures, family pressures, everything around me telling me not to be myself. That's where we were at that moment in time. 2002, I'm doing an in-depth interview for New York Time Out magazine, and at the end he calls me up. He goes, "Oh, my editor's really pressuring me. I have to ask you this question. Are you gay?" And I was like, yes. And I have to tell you, part of me felt it was like an exciting moment, like a liberating moment. I know that we lived in a repressed culture as women athletes, that you're trying to be accepted, that you just want to play sports. Now throw in the other lesbian part that society didn't really like. They didn't really like girls playing sports, the aggressiveness of it. And that, oddly enough, is where we were at in sports and in a professional league. It did eventually change, and I think in a very beautiful way, an organic way. I did not expect all of the letters from people, how it helped them. I'm gonna cry, because I certainly got letters from people that lost a sibling or lost somebody because they were gay. What has changed? Does the atmosphere here sometimes in America feel a little dangerous? What's changed is society, the culture has changed. It's inside of our culture now. It's in conversations you have with your neighbors and your friends, and they treat you as a human that has emotions and feelings. If I had any advice to give, it probably transcends sexuality, transcends politics, it transcends all those things. There's a humanness in all of us. And the first place you have to be human is with yourself.
For more on Sue and her story, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A Long Island home inspired by Disneyland's Main Street is now on the market. Ariel Dolinger takes us to the North Fork for a tour.
It was 2004. The Duftons had 3 kids and 2 on the way. Sitting on the floor with their children, they built models out of Legos. And what stands behind me is the house that came of that. Let's go inside for a tour. Tell me about the plans that you made for this house.
So I wanted, with 5 kids, I wanted a house where the kitchen was in the center and everything spoked off. We built the big center island, and I can hear kids playing the piano in the front room. If kids are in here watching TV, then we've got the video room and the playroom. Everybody was together even though we're spread out.
Can you tell me about this kitchen?
So I do like to cook, and we like sweets. We have the kids always, everybody sits around here, and you can serve from the middle. It's a big kitchen, that's true. And we tried to make it feel like a magical kitchen.
Does it?
It does, I think it does.
What has it been like to raise 5 kids here? They're all in college?
No, my oldest is out. It's been awesome. We tried to make it a house that was fun.
So what's next? What haven't we seen?
Now we go upstairs.
Okay. So what room are we in now?
This is Michael's room. We tried to have fun things everywhere. It was supposed to be like you were on vacation at a resort.
So this is Ben's room?
Yeah. This is our recording studio. They're active with shows.
Tell me about this porch.
Oh, the porch. This is where I spend a lot of my time out here. Just like Deb was saying, watching all the wildlife. I'm a big fisherman. This is where we spend a lot of time out here, cookouts, a lot of clams, steaming lobsters, all that kind of good stuff happens out here. So it's a lot of fun.
For Newsday TV, I'm Ariel Dollinger.
A lot of magic in one house. For more on the Disney house, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Get more of the stories you've seen on Newsday TV at Newsday.com. Plus breaking news, investigations, things to do, restaurants, and other Long Island news you can't get anywhere else. At Newsday.com, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.